each one for a certain show, and then I've never got rid of them. And every month when the bills come in, I'm like, dang it, I need to just do it.
I pay for really things. I watch them over the free stuff. Well, Peacock isn't even free anymore, they charge you for that. It started out free and then you paid extra for another.
That's how they get you.
Now it's just, because I watched Days of Our Lives and they had a sub show called Days of Our Lives Get Sam. I had to pay for that one. They don't even have that one anymore. Now with Peacock I gotta pay for. Well, I'm paying for that. I watch Days of Our Lives. Can't fix that. Maybe it's not that much, it's like $6.99 a month or something like that.
7 o'clock, let's call this meeting to order. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mine was off the staple.
Is that for sure?
Yeah.
Here, look at that. Okay. Roll call.
Cheryl, here. Monica, here. Bruce,
Yep.
John, excuse absent. Ben,
Present.
Minutes for March 10th. March 10th, this day. Oh, sorry.
Make a motion to approve as written.
I'll second.
Did you make all these changes on your payables? Or on your? This sheet?
no, there was only 2 I added today.
Well, all this you have to take and put them on here so they don't show red.
Okay.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion?
Was there something to be corrected
On the resolution?
on the actual resolution?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go look at your income statement,
For tonight?
yeah.
No, this,
The
Is
rest
this
of it,
correct?
yes.
Okay, then my motion
But-
stands. There's nothing.
Yeah, it just has to be put on this.
Gotcha. That
the
is nothing.
resolution, like, I did not correct those into the system because we just
Right,
now approved.
And that's fine, but that has nothing to do with the motion.
Right.
So.
Okay, you have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? Motion carried. Approving of March 12th minutes. Make a motion to accept. Huh?
I would make a recommendation for correction,
Okay.
but now if you have a motion.
Well, I didn't say it.
Okay. Just simply that the votes were not calculated in the first motion.
It was never taken to a vote.
Oh, my notes say it was. My notes show that 3 said yes and 2 said no.
For the,
Or, I mean, 2 were absent, John and Monica.
for the approval of the agenda.
Yeah, but it didn't get approved, but how did I get it noted then?
I didn't approve this one either.
Well, yeah, but nobody made the motion. That time it was a motion.
I'll second.
According to,
It's still-
You watched the video or just know the notes? Okay, well, I wrote down that 3 people voted yes and 2 were absent.
Oh, that was on the next one.
No, I got that one too.
Okay, okay.
make a
Never
motion,
mind then. So if there was no vote,
make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, you have your financial
So
report.
there's no vote on this one?
Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, any nays? We're 0-1.
Look tables now?
Yeah.
Turn.
There were two payables that were added today. One was for Mitten May for $150. That was ACH. And also one for $130 to Ox Eye Media to purchase the stanchions for the election. I was able to get 9 of them at $15 a piece, totaling $135.
And how much was in Mitten May?
$150 for one cleaning.
So what was that grand total? You had it written down somewhere.
Yeah, no,
What'd you staple it to?
I may have given it to somebody else.
It's right here.
Does it come to 29,692?
29,892.72.
Oh,
$29,892.72.
so why so many to thumb electric?
Well, so a couple meetings ago, I gave you guys a thing where it showed all of the bills that we paid late because of the way our meeting is. And so now that we are set up ACH, it pulled them because it was like past due. So that's why there's so many. It's just getting caught up to where we're actually current versus being a month behind all the time.
So the date over here, ACH, that's the date they pulled it?
That-
Or what's that? It says ACH 429, ACH 323.
Those
Or is
are
it-
the dates that they pulled it. So when John gets, the bank statement, he will be able to reconcile those with those numbers. And, if you look at the payables, Cheryl looked at them, I go by what's on the statement of when they're gonna pull it.
So for instance, the first one, the 29th,
That's
is
the
not
city
now,
sewer.
so it's
That's
gonna
city
have,
sewer.
say it again?
That one's city sewer. That one electric, the first
Oh,
one
I skipped a line, I apologize,
That's
gotcha.
okay.
When I looked left, I looked
Yeah.
up one line, I see it now,
It's okay,
that's better.
yeah.
Well, even still, you got a 423 then, so.
Yeah, that
same
hasn't
question.
been pulled
That will
yet.
actually happen on the 23rd, you're
Correct.
just knowing it already.
Yeah,
So for future, would that not wait till the next month?
no.
Because this is not on our last month's payables up to today's date, right?
Actually, they would have been on there saying that they would be going ACH because we had just set it up. So,
Okay.
these are the actual dates that they're pulling them.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Third one from the top. The January 2026 and November 25.
Okay, for the Department of Treasury. I did not pay the federal tax from the employment taxes for January. And then in November, we had to go back and adjust that.
So
Those just got paid.
you have to add that kind of money to the November?
Yes.
Right.
And then with Sarah, you can see the expenses after the March payables. The first one, it got paid on 4/1. That was actually her second half of March, so normally she would get paid on the 30th. But because it depends on her hours, I can't do that in advance. And by putting it to 4/1, it makes it where I only have to pay the state of Michigan and federal taxes one time a month for payroll versus, bi-weekly.
So from now on, the last payment of the month will be the first of the month?
Yeah, her last pay will always hit the first. And she is okay with that.
Same with the other two?
No, because their salary is, they hit the 15th and the last day of the month, and Sarah's the 15th and the first day of the next month.
So I'd like to make a motion with the two add-ons for a totaling of the check register at $29,892.72.
Correct.
Do I have a second? Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any nays? 401. Right. Yeah, 'cause in June, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
do all these, so they're gonna have to be pretty good. Right?
Do them tomorrow.
Cause I'll have to have another motion, another resolution in June. Now you have your statement from John, financial report. You have your zoning report. So when is that ZBA meeting?
28.
28th?
Yes.
Which one?
April.
That
End of
is
this
a
month, the end of this month.
special meeting at the 28th, and then the regular meeting.
Right, that's the,
That's for this one here.
Yeah.
that's for this pole barn.
No,
No,
that's,
it's for,
that's regular meeting.
for the property line.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, May, what is it, 15th? May 13th for the pole barn, and the other one for the,
Property line.
property line adjustment, that one is for 28th.
Yeah.
right. You have your marijuana coordinator report?
I have a verbal when you're ready for mine.
Huh?
I have mine verbally when you're ready.
You have the park and rec?
Park records and minutes, right?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. They're both.
Yep.
Okay, Ben.
We held 3 meetings since our last regular board meeting. On the March 12th PC meeting, we held public hearing for a daycare on Oak Park Drive. There was only one person who sent in a letter. There was nobody in attendance except the person that's requesting it. There was some questions on the private road, so it's been tabled until we get answers to those questions. Then we also approved and recommended approval, of $140 for the Parks and Rec Committee's Mommy and Me program, which.
That's the one here, right?
Yeah, we have that.
I don't know if that's in here yet
It's
or
in
not.
there.
Is that the one?
$150.
$140 for the Mommy and Me one, is a separate one. From a month ago's meeting. Then 3/17 meeting, we worked on draft ordinances. On the April 9th meeting, we held public hearings for a couple of growers, and those were approved. We approved recommending a budget request, which I think should be in here.
The what?
A budget request. Maybe it got tabled until next month. As far
Don't
as,
have
we
it.
approved recommending it, but that doesn't mean it got to you yet. And then for the Parks and Rec, again, we had another request for a trivia night for $150.
That's what's in here.
So you should have one for 140, you should have one for 150.
No, the 140 is already,
Yeah, that one's done.
That was done
Right
last-
here's the 150.
that was done last month.
Yeah.
I thought it was for Mother's Day or something. So it's
There's
for
one in
future.
here for 150.
Right,
That's for the trivia.
but the one
Mother's
was
Day.
for Mommy and Me, it's called, was that not for Mother's Day?
It is
Yeah.
Mother's Day, yeah.
So is that one coming up?
Let me see. No, it should have been done already.
Yeah, it's coming up in
May.
May, and I thought we already approved
It
that.
might have gotten to you separate from my report.
Probably.
Well, the only one I have right now is the trivia.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if
I don't know if we ever got paperwork for that one.
yeah, I know
So that one's
about
for
it.
140 and it's been approved.
140 requests and it was approved by the PC, would you recommend it to the board?
Okay, keep that out for us when we get to the parking lot. All right, anything else?
Unless you have any questions. Got all my notes.
Just on that, Mom and Me?
The painting.
Yeah, the painting.
That was from the 12th. That's the 17th.
And don't forget the destructive building ordinance.
Say again?
Don't forget the destructive building ordinance.
That's already in front of us.
Is that for Mom and Me?
I'm looking for it right now, it's right here. For the Mommy and Me, they had originally requested 131, we rounded up to 140.
Can I have?
So
a
the
copy?
notes are gonna be my notes, it's not an
I
official
know,
copy.
but can I have a copy of this? So we can, because I'm pretty sure it hasn't come in front of me. All right, okay, our favorite subject.
It did, the note will say 131 in there because that's what we
Right.
added up there. But then our motion was for 140. That was in our minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, we were discussing our insurance last month. And we had two policies in front of us. Our insurance agent is here.
Before we go anywhere with it, you sent us new copies. Are these identical to last month's
Yes.
copies?
Identical, and they took them right out of my phone.
Yeah, there haven't been any changes made since we,
Okay, the biggest one we had the question with is the Bread On group.
yeah, it's the Braden Group. They're located in Rockford, Michigan, which is near Grand Rapids area. So, do you want to know a little bit about them?
Well, first of all, yeah, go ahead.
So, Tim Braden, who is my contact over there, is the managing general agent for the state of Michigan for Trident Insurance Company. So there's only one agent in the state who can access Trident, and that's Tim Braden. So I go through Tim. He almost acts as a broker. He's like the underwriter right now that you would get with Parkland, if that makes sense. So Tim has been doing municipal insurance for 25 years, and essentially helped build Trident from the ground up. They're a pretty decently sized insurer, municipalities specifically in Michigan. Tim, my dad, and I met, I want to say, it might have been even a year ago, and they had about a $14 million market share in the state of Michigan at that time, which is pretty comparable to that of the Parkland, Michigan municipal.
But you'd still be our insurer.
I would be, yes. Yes. Yep. So I'm a broker too, right? I can access different insurance companies. My goal at the end of the day, if you're a municipality, if you're a business, contractor, retail business, it doesn't matter what you are, is to find you the best solution with a particular insurance company based on what you're telling me, right? So that's kind of how business, with them, and I had to find a home for them, and back then, 5-6 years ago, partnered with the Braden Group, and I've been able to kind of vet them for, the last.
So the main question is, it's saying about, let me get to the page.
There's a lot, I mean, I understand,
Right, but
I get it.
it's like, it's saying our kitchen. It's got no stove.
So that's a misinterpretation on my end. So with Trident Insurance Company, they put something on your policy called a protective safeguard. And in my head, with businesses, if they put a protective safeguard on, like, let's say you're a restaurant, and they put a protective safeguard on your kitchen, and it says, if your ANSEL system is not working properly, you have a fire, we're not covering your claim. That's what I interpreted that to be. What this protective safeguard actually is, and we got a coverage clarification in writing. So let's say you have buildings around here that you don't winterize properly, and the pipes freeze, there may not be coverage. So if you're not winterizing buildings properly, basically what that protective safeguard says is if you're not doing it properly, there's a claim, we investigate, and we determine that you didn't winterize your building properly, we could exclude coverage. And that's only on buildings like, I mean, if you're not gonna have the heat on for.
Well, we always, over there, we always had the
We
heat
have
on.
our, extra hall, the old hall.
Right.
We always had the heat on. We have it at 50 degrees, so it ain't gonna freeze.
So that is, yeah.
But the biggest concern was the fire protection in the kitchen, and we have no kitchen for that reason.
Yeah, well, that's my bad. That's a misinterpretation on my.
Because
I
you guys
have-
did great since I've been as the supervisor. Farm.
yeah.
But there is a big difference in money situation. About $2,000,
Couple grand, yeah,
right?
yeah. So, just like I said, I've insured you the last 4 to 5 years. When I started insuring you, your premium was at roughly $8,000, $9,000, $10,000.
Well,
We look today, and you're paying around 18. So your premium is essentially doubled. And I mean, everybody, you got this new facility here, which obviously plays a huge,
factor, yeah.
right. So, you've grown as a municipality, but it was time to get you another quote. I am a firm believer that, you gotta do your due diligence, no matter who you are, every few years, and, yeah, this is where we're at. So, structurally, they're different insurance companies. So Trident is a standardized, rated carrier in the state of Michigan. Parkland is more of a pool, if that makes sense. So they're two different entities. So I don't know, do you remember getting dividend checks from Parkland when we first started? I mean, it would have been for a lot.
I don't take care of the money.
So, when we started, you got a dividend check from Parkland.
Oh, yeah,
You
yes.
can apply for grants through them. Normal insurance companies can't do those types of things.
So we did get a grant from you guys for cameras, I think, at one point.
Mhm. Cameras, lighting, I mean, you got the park over there, they're big on providing safety in parks, so. I lost my train of thought there. So, it's a standardized insurance market. They don't offer you all the bells and whistles that the Parkland has, right? The dividend program, the grant program. You still have risk control through Trident. They have a team of risk control people that'll come through here eventually, if you do decide to go with them, and walk through policies and procedures with you, you know, make sure that all buildings look good, are in good shape. Obviously, we've been across the street. You guys have the park and the whole building over there, but that's basically it. So the coverage is by and large the same. Without getting too deep into the weeds, I'll tell you how a liability claim would be handled differently. So you have what's called an occurrence policy right now, okay, and you have, let's just say $2 million per occurrence, okay. This other company, you would have $1 million, and then they have an umbrella over everything else, if that makes sense. So you have all your liability coverages, your auto liability, general liability for slip and falls. You have $1 million for all of those coverages, okay? Trident has an umbrella above and beyond that $1 million mark of $3 million. Parkland only has that single base limit. So that's the only major difference as far as liability coverage is concerned.
So are things like our tractor covered in this one? Because I didn't see it listed in here, but if it is, I didn't catch it.
No, you're good. So the 2022 Coyote.
Yeah, I don't remember the year, but yes.
Yep. So we've got.
Is it in here somewhere? I didn't spot it.
Yeah, it's in here. I looked at it today.
I didn't know if it fell under one of these categories or if it has to be listed separate either.
Well, no, it does need to be. So that's a note that I have on here. So your current policy, this is the difference. You have $25,000 per tool. So let's say that.
So for each implement or each accessory.
Correct. Trident only offers $2,500 per small tool, which is more standardized. So moving forward, if you went with Trident, we don't have anything other than the tractor schedule on your equipment schedule. So anything that you have over $2,500, we would want to start scheduling on this, what's called inland marine policy.
I don't think we have anything over 25.
Oh, we have
No.
we got the brush, the chipper, I don't know what that was.
Well, it was only $3
We
grand.
got- Huh?
The chipper was only 3,000.
Which is over 2,500.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's at 19,
Well, I'm thinking 25,000.
You got the rollover box blade.
they're only giving you ACV for that stuff too. They're not giving you replacement cost on.
That's Trident.
That's Trident, correct. Now,
We
on
have
the
it.
stuff we schedule, they're gonna give you the amount that we have it scheduled for.
So it gets damaged or something gets stolen, we can replace it.
Right.
That's
But it's gonna be
the
extra.
power cord. This
Because
is,
it'll be scheduled and that'll be a fee.
that's,
Yeah, I mean.
that's on the
it's
power cord.
pennies, it's
No,
pennies.
on
That's
the
Trident.
power plan, it's already covered, correct?
Correct.
Right,
Well, on this plan,
it does
it
that.
would need to be added.
The tractor on Trident?
No.
No, the-
implement.
Oh, sorry,
The tractor you're saying is covered in here somewhere.
correct.
There's a lot of paper here in the
But
video.
he's got like,
I know.
he's
Okay.
got the brush hog,
Yeah, the brush hog would probably be over 3,000.
stump grinder. So right now, this is already covering all that.
Anything, well, okay, so on the park plan policy, you have for miscellaneous tools and equipment. There's a lot of paper, it takes me a while to get through,
Even the zero turn we just got now, that's separate from the tractor.
I'll tell you, yeah, the Zoeterm was
Is it under inland marine or is it under something?
that's what,
Power plan.
that's what any equipment tractor related, yeah, so Miscellaneous property and equipment right now, under the parkland, you have $35,850. That is separate from the 28,915 limit we have for the tractor. So that's what you have for all of your miscellaneous tools and equipment that the township owns, 38 grand. 35 grand, sorry.
850.
Yeah.
Oh, we'd have to look at all the receipts, but.
There's no easy way to do that. I wish there was.
There is, just like there, I need the receipts for this, 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 and this.
So in the, whatever you call this other one, we have that same inland marine, but it's just showing, let me find it here again.
And the Trident proposal,
Yeah, Trident, thank you.
2,500,
25,000.
25, yeah.
That could be.
It is. Where's that at?
So, here. It's page 17. Or page 15, sorry.
Yeah, I was on.
I can't read it from one day. So the most they'll pay is $35,850 for any one occurrence, any one item, $2,500
But that's already included in this quote.
in the Trident quote, correct?
So if the item was worth 3,000, they would pay the 25, or they would say no?
Yeah, no, they would give you would get money up to what, and they would depreciate it down to, if it was like a 1993, you know, they're gonna give you the depreciated amount of that.
At only one time.
Yeah, replacement cost is like, they generally speaking, if you have a loss, they'll give you a depreciated chunk of money
Right,
to get
for
you
anyone.
started, and then at the end of it, they'll give you the rest.
So under, which would be page 19, under risk control services, what do they mean under white papers on topics such as law enforcement, playground safety, self-inspection checklists? So do they help us with inspecting our equipment, finding out if it's good or bad, or approving it? Or I'm talking about playground now in this case.
Yeah, so that is something that they will do. Yeah, that is,
They will inspect it.
they can inspect it, yeah. What I'll say though is they're gonna ask you who built the playground equipment. That'll be the first question, and then if they had liability insurance. Now, as far as keeping that maintained, that is literally that is what these risk control services do. And like I said, I've had a handful of other governmental entities who have made this jump over the last 4 to 5 years, so I've worked with their risk control. They're pretty easy to work with. Have not had many issues. I would say too, another topic to make sure of is on your statement of values, page 22. We have 5271 Kane Road, the pavilion on the Trident quote. We have $147,860 for the pavilion over there and all the playground equipment. I don't know if that's enough. Probably is. But.
So that's talking the physical structures. The
Correct,
pavilion
yeah, the actual
and the
structures.
playground equipment, but the storage building is separate.
The storage building is
It's
separate.
listed separate.
Yep, and then anything like you tip building upside down, anything that falls out, that's your contents. That's what we have for contents in all of your buildings.
And that's on, what page is that on?
That's on the same page, that's on page 22. It's.
So that don't include playground equipment?
No, playground equipment is included in the building, and that value is $147,860. That is inclusive of the playground equipment over there and the pavilion. So I just wanna make sure that we have enough. It's not expensive to up these a little bit if need be. So it's just something I want to mention.
So for example, the pavilion has $1,205 worth of contents. The only thing we have in there is picnic tables
Our lighting?
and our lighting, but lighting would not, that would be part of the building, right?
That's
It's just the.
So the only thing would be picnic tables, and I don't know
Well,
what the
and what I will
that's
tell
what
you-
picnic tables are, so.
What I'll tell you too, just so you know, is this is a blanket building and blanket contents policy. So let's say at that pavilion, you only have $1,200 in contents, there's a fire and it turns out, oh, I actually got $20,000 of contents in that building. You can pull from the other 3 locations that you have. With that being said, we want to try to ensure it's close to value as possible, so.
Well, again, I was only questioning the picnic table, somebody'd have to just kind of do the math, how many are in there, and how much are they, I have no idea. I mean, maybe that's overkill, and maybe that's underkill. They were expensive, but I don't remember what expensive wasn't, so. What was expensive that?
I was gonna say 10 years ago.
Has it been that
But
long?
then the storage building, you only
Has
have,
it been that long?
I have no idea.
2019 was this year.
When the pavilion went up?
Yeah.
That's when they bought the picnic tables.
so the storage building again, that says 10,800, but that would be where the implements are stored. So if something major catastrophe happened, damaged all of those, they would be under that, or they would be under the separate?
They'd be under the inland marine.
Thing.
They go through and they say, no, that should have been covered here, we're not
This
covering
would cover
that.
other things like the chainsaw that's in there, the batteries for it.
It probably wouldn't, well, maybe the batteries, but the actual like tools and equipment and stuff like that, I've just seen companies exclude that too many times.
Really?
Question,
But you wouldn't normally list a chainsaw. I mean,
Well, no, you don't have to list it, but if you don't have enough under that miscellaneous, inland marine, so the 35,850, that's where that chainsaw would fall under, that's where the stump grinder, that's where all the tools and,
That would cover if it was in that building.
or anywhere,
Oh,
so anyway, okay. I got it.
anywhere. If it's that tractor that you have, you could take it to Puerto Rico and have coverage for it. I think. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's the US and its territories. So that inland marine policy specifically gives you coverage so that you can take it anywhere and you work with it. The contents is stuff like tables, chairs, cabinets, flip it up, it falls out.
the garage, is that considered part of the hall?
That's good.
Is it
That's my
attached?
next question. No.
What's that?
It's not,
No.
it's not connected to this hall.
so then we probably
And
don't
that's
have
where the
that.
cars is and the
The
tractor.
tractor's in there.
Well, and again, the tractors,
Got its own.
yeah,
Right,
but
but
I don't think we have that building covered.
No, we do not, because it says the office across the street, the pavilion, storage building,
Yeah,
and then the
so
town
we need
hall.
to add that. So, when was that built? Same time this
when
was?
was that built?
Yeah, before the ball.
So I mean, it's still 24 though.
Yeah, but it was, 923.
23. It was built a year before.
You want to be careful about this, your insurance with this, because I got burnt really bad last year. I had stuff covered, I had a claim. I turned in pictures from all over the United States of the same vehicle that I lost. Because it's, sorry, you didn't catch the depreciation. Your tractor, your mowers, everything that you have listed here, they're gonna depreciate. And if they can find something that's down in Arkansas that's worth half the money. They're gonna throw that into the pitcher, and you're gonna lose like I did. I lost half of the cost of the vehicle.
That's
Half.
it, that's
That's a
either
legitimate-
policy.
That's either one, that's a legitimate concern, and you're right, I mean,
It didn't care, I had pictures, I had mileage, I had everything of it, everything. Showed it. They came back when we had the insurance, when I was battling them, they had stuff that was rusted out, two colored boxes, all kinds of stuff, says, oh, that's the way they look, and you're a contractor. But yet I had color on my cameras the day before it burned. It proved different. You wanna be careful.
So what, that's a 30 by, Bob,
Hmm?
that, garage is what, 30 by,
28 maybe?
yeah, something like that.
I, too many of those, I don't know. Can't remember.
It's a two-car.
It's gotta be
Two and a
measured.
half.
It's gotta be measured so it's accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a wheel, I mean.
I got a tape in my truck.
Are you gonna be at Traverse City?
For the MTA,
Yeah,
I just had a little boy, and
Oh.
I'm needed elsewhere right now,
yep,
some say.
we understand that, right?
He is 9 months and not sleeping, so. That's
That could change both policies, correct?
What was that?
That would change both policies, adding that.
Correct, yeah, I'd be additional premiums both, yeah.
So my honest opinion was not even vote on these until we get the regular front price.
With the building added?
yes.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, we're
And
still
we-
covered now, right?
Correct,
Yes,
yeah,
We
you
are
are
not
Oh, yeah.
uninsured. We're just looking to make a change at policy time or anytime. What are we doing here? I don't remember.
So, I might be making a switch to this other company, and I might not represent Parkland for a whole lot longer. So, you will be insured with Parkland, if that makes sense. But this.
You ain't the only one to jump from the power plant.
No.
Cause my last training in Frankenmuth, there was quite a few people that were jumping ship.
But a really challenging, I've been with my member for 10 years now, and the last 5 have been very challenging, so.
You've been with me since I started.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, yeah, so, I think it's worth considering. You can do anything that you want, though. You have coverage with Parkland. If you choose to cancel and move midterm, you can certainly do that. The premium is prorated, so that's no issue.
And power plant will give us a check of the difference.
Correct.
Then we can pay you with it, pay your track.
So that's, that is essentially, what is going on there, so.
Well, to me, thank you for your honest opinion, telling us.
And all your time.
And we did,
That's what we're here for. I mean,
and-
you've worked with my dad for years. You know how my dad is. I'm basically the same. So, my dad's been, I think, doing insurance for a while. So,
Yeah, he's the one that told me.
I know. I mean, it's a tough industry.
So on page 3, premises, operations that are excluded, it says housing authorities.
Yep.
I don't know, we're about to look at a new dangerous building ordinance. And then I know we got a sheet that, I don't know if it's tonight, where we have to
that
look
one,
at hiring.
we're not
somebody.
gonna do nothing about it today, it's just for.
Well, either way, we're gonna be looking at having to hire a new department or a new person for decision-making, in case there's like a discrepancy. Is that gonna be what you call a housing authority, or is that, are we still covered?
So a housing authority is like student housing or like,
Okay,
yeah, like big apartment buildings or.
Okay, that I get, I was just wanting to make sure.
But I mean, for real though, the following operations, airports, key areas, electric utilities, golf courses, circuses, all of these things are excluded. And I mean, none of them are a normal operation of a municipality. But I mean, it point blank comes out and says on page 3 that like all of those operations are excluded. And I mean, none of you guys don't have any of those exposures.
As long as amusement park does not mean our little township park.
You should be.
So
Even
we're
if you
not
got one of
getting
those
golf
Gravatrons over there, I think.
So we're not getting a golf course.
All right, any other questions?
So the building, 30 by 28, it's a pole building. It's
Stick built,
stick built, is there electricity?
yes?
And then it's heated?
No. It's got 2 garage door openers. Pretty sure it's just, is that a steel roof?
Yeah.
What do we want to insure that for?
That's the car, right?
Just the structure itself?
Yeah, because the cars are going.
Car's different, probably,
I can do 2 if you want, like 2 couple prices. So if you want to do like 100, 150, 200, I don't even know if you need that much.
I mean, we're
probably
talking
50,
structure, right?
50,000.
Correct. Yeah,
I think we-
could be off base.
About 50,000.
Okay.
Because I think that's what we paid for it, correct? Roughly?
How much materials went up now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to
Oh,
cover whatever's
yeah.
going on today.
Are you gonna do a replacement?
It is replacement. The buildings are replacement costs.
But only to the amount that they're insuring.
Correct.
If it takes 70 to build it now, they're only gonna give you 50, right?
Per square foot, you're saying?
No, for the amount, because you said you're.
Oh, yeah. So
You're only gonna go,
So buildings are replacement costs. So buildings, personal property, we have this building insured for $1.8 million. If it burned to the ground, you're gonna get $1.8 million.
if it
Well, what if
takes 1.7 to build it though, that's my point.
Correct. Okay. I
Well,
see.
what if it takes $2 million to build it the day the fire happens?
Then you lose.
Well,
That's what I'm asking you.
well, not technically, because you have this blanket building coverage. So, I mean, I don't know if it would cover, so,
But don't they start doing all the depreciation and all of that stuff again?
not on buildings that we have replacement cost on. Not, if we have replacement costs,
If you got a figure.
then we're good. But if you don't, and you have actual cash value, and you can't get anything but actual cash value on your tools and equipment. You just,
Right.
nobody's gonna give you that. So let me pull up your roughing schedule.
Really?
I'm good.
Really?
Sorry, bear with me just a sec.
That next.
Just have.
So, you've got this insured for $1.8 million, and then you have 3 other buildings that total about $500,000 in value. So in theory, you'd have up to $2.3 million with the blanket replacement cost coverage. Like you said though, if they can build it for 1.7,
The rest is up.
well, probably not, yeah.
All right, any other questions for you?
I need a better explanation of what he's saying. So if we have replacement coverage, and we have it covered for 1.8. If it burns to the ground and it costs 1.7 to rebuild it, we're good.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
If it costs $2 million to rebuild,
Then you're still good.
how are we good in that example? Then
Okay.
you're saying we're using the insurance for that building? we're using that to build this.
You can rob
And they'll
Peter,
allow
you can
that.
rob Peter to pay Paul, and I'll get that for you in writing, and if you want to, you can insure it for more, right? But I mean, I'm just saying from a pure cost savings perspective,
But it doesn't make sense to insure it for more either, does it?
well,
No,
not if you've already got 2.3. Now, again, these insurance companies want you to insure your items for value up to, generally speaking, it's 80% of the insurable value.
no, we're a little bit over that right
You,
now. All right, any other questions, Ben?
I think that covered most of mine.
Thank you,
All the
sir.
notes I
I
had.
do appreciate you coming in.
Yeah,
Answer our
absolutely.
questions.
If,
So that garage, I'm gonna get added to the parkland policy tomorrow.
Then the Titan probably later in the week. On both of them, just give us, you can use my office,
My office,
you can use mine.
mine,
Then we'll make our decision following month,
Okay,
okay?
okay, that sounds good.
thank you very much.
Thank you very, oh, and we did get our playground inspected by a licensed,
Yeah,
you seen that, right? Did they email that to you?
you must have just had a risk control inspection done
well, that's why I was asking him. We have insurance, you said they both cover that. They would have done that, we wouldn't have to pay a third company.
then. Oh, no. They still want you to install it yourselves.
We've done all that.
Yeah.
I'm saying to approve that it's approved. We hired the, as a matter of fact, because of you, or your father, whichever one it was at the time, we had to get rid of a piece of equipment that was clearly commercial. You could tell by looking at it, it was not what you'd go down to Myers and pick up.
Sure.
But we had to get rid of it because we had no certificate that showed it. We didn't have any proof of who we paid for it.
Well, I
No
mean,
liability that came with it.
you ain't gotta get rid of it, but
Well, we
that's
were
just
told to by the insurance.
That's your.
We were told we had to get rid of it by insurance.
No,
Through the roundabout.
at your meeting with John and Monica, you said we had to get it state certified. Inspected.
Oh,
Then we had it
What I'm asking.
inspected by a guy,
okay.
that's state certified.
And it is, it's.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay,
And it passed with flying colors.
okay, good. And that's never, have you had that done before?
No,
Okay, good.
Just the individuals that installed it, who are licensed, insured and all that, yes.
Okay.
but they checked the
Each piece was
chains,
different times and different people.
they checked the chains and all that.
Every bolt,
I mean, that's like your biggest liability exposure, so I think that is a good thing for you to do. Yeah.
So every year.
I mean, I don't think you have to do it every year, right, unless,
Well, for the ADA compliance, when I was like looking up all of that, it should be inspected every year.
there you go. Yeah, then you should.
But you don't require it as the insurance.
No.
We've had it done once and you'll inspect it to say it's still good enough.
Yeah, we don't like, we're not gonna like put the hammer down and tell you you get this or we're canceling you.
We should get a gold star deduction since we had it done.
It don't work that way. How long you been having insurance? Right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'll let you know tomorrow what the price is at that building,
Okay.
our plan, and then we'll let you know, with Drive as well, so.
Okay, next on our agenda is printers. That would be
You got the.
Sarah thing. Right here.
Yeah, I gotta find where I put it just a second. This is the two insurances. So it must be farther down. Here. Is that what you just gave us tonight?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's probably in these.
yeah, you just gave me it tonight, it is, but I could have sworn I put something in here about it.
It was in our packet.
This one right here from Rick Helm,
Yes.
Helm,
Yep.
that was tonight, I haven't looked at that yet, thank you.
You wanna talk about this?
Sure. So we are once again running into an issue. So we signed that contract with Rico for the 30-day free trial, and they have ghosted us. Um, so I attempted to reach out, Bruce has tried reaching out, Troy has tried reaching out, and they have said nothing over the last 3 weeks since we set this contract back to test out their equipment. So when we were at the old hall, I met this gentleman, Rick. He works for Applied Innovations in Saginaw, and they are like a dealer, and they use multiple different types of printers. But the same printer that we were going to get the trial on, I sent him the information and asked him if we could just get a quote for either leasing it or buying it outright. And within 3 hours of me calling him, he emailed me over a quote and said, I'm willing to come to a meeting, I'm willing to talk to you guys, this is what it is. But if you read the email, it says that they don't do 30-day trials, but they have equipment at their Clio office that they do demonstrations on, that we can go and look at it out there. And then it has all these other things that they offer. He provided references for other municipalities that they work with. He is local, he is in Saginaw, they're based in Saginaw. You probably see their vans driving around all over the place. So I just reached out to get a quote for the same exact machine that we wanted. It is more expensive by about $2,000 to buy it outright, so we might want to consider a lease with it. But I just don't know how it will work with this Rico company that we signed this 30-day contract with, considering the experience that we've been having with Xerox. It just seems like it's going to be a repeat nightmare of that.
So,
This colored part is their quote,
Yes.
yeah, it's the last page. It's the price, the equipment and the price.
oh, I was looking at the columns, it's buried in the equipment paragraph, I got it, I see it now.
I have a question. Would it be in our best interest to go to Clio and look at this machine?
I
Yes,
think someone should.
Huh?
I think someone should.
yeah, and even at a lease came at $181.51. That is still actually cheaper than what we're currently paying for Xerox, which is $218 for the two of them, because the one does not do color.
Correct.
So one day, probably you two, the ones that use it the most, would probably be our best interest to go look at it. Right.
So this would be either $181.51 per month for lease, or $8,031.54 to purchase, plus 9 cents for black and white, or .009, and .058 for color impressions.
Correct. So with this, it's a pay-as-you-go, so you only pay for what you use. So you don't have like what we currently have. where it's
Includes so many copies.
Correct. That's why it's so cheap. Which, I mean, it will add up, considering like what Parks and Rec prints with like their flyers and stuff like that. But that we'll just have to figure into probably a budget for them. But,
Does anybody have already available, maybe not for tonight's meeting, but where you wouldn't have to dig into the machine, how many prints we make over X number of months, and then we can average it out? Is that something that can be found?
Yep.
So we know that? Because I mean, it's gonna add up, you should know that number, I think.
Okay. contracts as our attorney. We were gonna do this, but some people were not here.
What's the one down?
This resolution.
Well, your minutes from last month said that the attorney said all members should be present.
Alright, so we will
So,
table this
what-
again. We will table this again.
In the meantime, I don't understand why it came up. So if I can ask that question,
Go
he's
ahead.
always contacted the attorney.
Well, according to policy,
Right.
it says I am the only one that can contact our attorney.
No, we have a policy, well, we did have a policy that said that he could get 2 board members' approval.
Right. But on this resolution, you don't have,
Well, I understand why we might want it, but I don't know why it came up. And if it's, I mean, is he being forbidden from contacting the attorney right now? Does he have a way to get a hold of the attorney if necessary?
huh?
No, I'm not being forbidden.
So it can be resolved, we have time.
Yeah, we can.
So the next thing I'm bringing up is, somebody here told me, and it made the minutes, that the attorney said all board members should be present.
That's
I
what
didn't make
that's
that
what
up,
Right, that's what it was told to me, and I forgot John is not here.
and I didn't make it up, so.
So we're gonna set that one aside and be back next month. Okay, let's go to the hall room. Alright, first of all, everybody got a copy of this from MTA.
Mine's not color highlighted like yours if it's the same.
Okay,
I
it's the
assume-
third paragraph from the bottom. You wanna read it, somebody?
Where the fees, deposits, and free use.
Fees and use charges.
Okay, so, for the fees, deposit, and free use of hall, a township may charge deposits and fees for use of a township hall or other facility. The township may also allow use of the township hall or other facility free of charge. Rental fees or use charges can be made in part of the conditions for rental, but they must apply uniformly and cannot be discriminatory. The same rate should apply to all groups. Additionally, a deposit requirement must be uniformly applied and not distinguished among groups of users.
Okay. Then we were letting nonprofits use it. According to the Red Book, can't do that. So we have a new fee schedule that we would like to put in effect.
Actually, to that, I had spoke with Jody, and we can allow, say, a church group for the use of a fellowship event, like the Super Bowl party that they had with the soup, as long as they commit to doing park cleanup or something like that, where we're not just giving them that as a donation, because as a government entity, we cannot donate anything. So, if a group were to come in, say Boy Scouts or whatever, they would have to do something for the park or for the township in lieu of a payment.
Okay. But, what we do right now is just have it for straight across 250, right?
For Vassar Township residents,
Yep.
yes,
For every day of the week.
correct.
That's what it is currently?
Currently.
Yes.
And what we're suggesting is to, any Monday through Thursday event is $100 plus $100 deposit. No meeting dates. Then on Saturday,
Sunday,
Friday and Saturday, it would be the 250 plus 100, okay? Then on Sunday, it'd be 175 and 100. Then for non-residents, Friday and Saturday will be still 500 plus $100 deposit. Then Monday through Thursdays, 250 plus 100. And Sunday events will be 275 plus 100.
And that is to kind of fall in line with other halls. Typically, you do not pay the premium price for something during the week and then again on Sunday. So that's why I think that it falls really well into line with.
After reading this, I'm not sure I'm right or wrong because of this. I don't have a problem if you take the one paragraph and you break it up by the day of the week. The only problem I might have with that is, one of the reasons we raised it is because of the price of cleaning and things. And are we gonna go backwards if we do this? I don't know. But I wonder about the legality after reading this, about the different rates for different categories.
For
If they
township
stay here,
versus
you
non.
could say non-township residents can't rent it, but they don't say you can charge two different fees.
Well, like, Ardelia, they have two separate fees for residents and non-residents, so.
I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, I'm saying
We're not-
if somebody got the paperwork.
We're not gonna discriminate. If they wanna come rent it, they have to rent it at
Non-vassal.
non-Vassar. We're not discriminating with them.
I understand.
And, I know that we had raised the pricing because of the cleaning, but, the week, things have usually been like funeral memorial type stuff. And, there's not the cleanup involved, and we do have them actually mop up and stuff afterwards.
Sweep up or mop up?
Sweep, they sweep and then also mop up any areas of concern or
Like
anything
a
like
spill
that.
or something they have to mop.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't had any issues with any of the memorial services that we've held. But that's one of the reasons why they get it for a cheaper price, they gotta clean up after
Right.
themselves.
Any other questions on this? Need a motion to accept.
I'll make a motion to accept the fee schedule changes.
I will second it.
Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Nays?
Nay.
3, 1, 1. All right, well, we're on the hall, still, the hall rental. We have a quote from Harper Alarm. We discussed this last month and the month before and the month before.
Yeah.
It's for the keypad at that door.
Yeah, and why, okay, I remember there was a reason why we wanted that,
Okay,
but what is the reason?
if there's somebody renting a hall, who's got a key to that, can,
Well, the alarm would already be off if somebody was in
right,
the hall.
but if John wants to come in, John wants to come through that door, he's the only one who's got a key, that,
Yeah, well, we can all get keys for that door.
right.
That would be a lot cheaper than putting another
When we're-
keypad in.
They talked about when we have meetings here all the time now, we should have access through that door instead of the main door. That makes more sense to me. When this hall was designed, before it got decided magically that we were meeting here, that was gonna be the meeting.
Right.
Everybody was gonna come and go through that door. But now, where all the meetings and everything are here, we're coming and going from that door. So that's why I got brought up, to answer your question.
Well, it takes one person to come through and unlock that door for everyone.
Correct.
Right, which is usually the chairman of some boards, who's not always here on time, so everybody's standing out there waiting.
But you guys have a key.
I usually,
The one
a couple minutes early, as you noticed tonight.
And Cheryl's always early.
Yeah.
Well, whatever, that's why it was brought up, and it was discussed, and it made sense. I know planning commission exits from that door, but somebody has to go over there at the last minute, after everybody else is ready to leave, and do that.
Yeah, well, it's like that every single day when we work here too. We have to go out that door and That's why Bruce and I fight over who's leaving first.
You do what you want. It was talked about, and it made sense, it should have been there in the first place, I'll say that.
Would it also give you a record on who is coming in and out?
Yeah, actually, anytime whoever,
Programs it.
you know, deactivates the alarm and activates the alarm, that number is recorded, so you can know who came in, what hours outside of normal business hours that they punched in.
So I think that's something we said too, like if John was to come in this door with this key, he'd have to run to get to the keypad before the
Well-
alarm goes off. But, I mean,
Well, if he came through this door and walked all the way over there, then he's stupid
well,
because
if
he
there's
has
an
to go
occasion
through
or
the
whatever,
bus.
there's something else going on, I don't know, he was mentioned it 2 different ways
So,
that he'd like to be able to come in that way.
Yeah, he does come in that way a lot, but, you know, Sarah's here at 9 o'clock in the morning and whatever. Just 800.
so what is your opinion on it?
I don't have an opinion.
You know, I always go through the front door.
I do. Well, yeah, because there's a drive-through window and sometimes she has candy.
Right.
Sarah did?
I think it should be there, I'll make a motion to approve it.
To what?
He's gonna make a
I'll
motion
make a
to
motion
approve.
to approve the Harper alarm quote for $875 to add the tin pad to this door.
I will second it. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Nay.
3-1-1. Okay. The Geo bid. Go.
Go, go.
Yep. There should be
4 pages.
2 different things. Well,
Yeah,
there's 2 different ones.
yeah, 2 pages and 3 pages.
I just kind of assumed you gave me a wrong copy.
No,
Are they identical except the extra page?
one is with voicemail and text,
I see it, the price is different. Okay.
and the other one is just, how are they notified if they ain't going by text?
So it's an app, like for your
So they
smartphone.
have to connect to the app to get our notifications.
That, or they do emails. So the only thing that's an added amount is if we want the texting service. But they can subscribe to emails, they can subscribe to push notifications on the app. So it was just something that I know we had looked into previously, but they had reached out. And I did get an email from them today that they are going to be at the MTA conference. And they invited you guys to come meet with them to talk about this as well. So it's just kind of see if we have room for it in the budget or if that's something that we might want to pursue. So with the app, we can put anything we want in there, park events, and it'll notify people of park events, reminders of board meetings. If we need to let people know that there's a road closure or something like that, we can set it as like a notification, so it'll just automatically notify anybody who has signed up for notifications through the app or through email.
Delay in crash pickup because of the breakdown.
Correct. Yep. So it's just something to think about. You guys don't have to make any decisions on it now, but.
Okay.
So those of you going to MTA, talk to them, get more information.
Yeah.
What was the major difference between the two quotes?
One
And the one
has
had the
text.
text?
And voicemail, the other one does not.
Yeah, it's actually, I got it now.
Yeah, it's Cemex and voice message. Okay, marijuana coordinator. I had Rachel interview the candidates, and only 3 came in. It was
Which
Cody?
one, you handed them to me all loose, which one included this extra page?
it's on it.
Says certifications and licenses, who's that go to? It shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different bold lines.
We're going to Sarah Childs.
Okay.
But the only one that showed up was Sarah, Matt, Heiser, and Cody.
Did she invite all of them to come in?
Yes.
And which ones came in?
Sarah Childs,
No.
that one?
Our Sarah?
Hold on. Matthew Heiser. I don't see his in here.
I'm not seeing Matt's in here.
She had all
Oh,
the,
Matthew Jones, though, no, that's,
No.
never mind, that's a reference which is attached to. I don't know which one's
Matt
attached to
Heiser's
what,
is
Cody?
in here.
Is the professional references attached to the Cody?
Cody's is, what it says, Chat Valley Farm, very first one. And professional experience.
Is that how we applied, or is that just how we interviewed?
This, she called everybody that had sent her, who'd you send it to?
Erica sent it in, I don't even know how long
I did
ago.
forward that to Rachel, she sent it in, Monday evening.
Monday evening, and she had all the interviews before that.
She did, but she did have until Monday at 5 PM to submit her resume. And she had that in prior. It was sent over to Rachel prior to the deadline.
I don't have that one here.
I don't have that one, I don't have Heiser's either. She has Heiser's.
This one that shows professional references, it shows 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes to the Cody.
I believe so, because it looks like the same font. and
Yeah.
same-
Jones was on top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
if we had people apply after the interviews, are we gonna see if and that they applied on time, it sounds like, so should they be given the opportunity to do an interview?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna table these till they get an interview. Alright. You want her to set up the other ones that didn't come in?
Well, anybody was already contacted and didn't come in for an appointment, I guess that doesn't matter, but anybody that applied in time and didn't get an interview, didn't get a chance to interview.
So, my next question, you wanna have a special meeting, cause she said she'd stay on, but it's gonna be a long, phone conversations.
Yeah, I think that we should, table it and do a special meeting the end of this month after we come back from MTA, when John is also gonna be present, so. Hopefully by then she'll have an opportunity to contact those who sent in a resume that she did not reach out to previously, to give them the opportunity to interview. So, we're at MTA until the 24th?
Yes.
So we could do Monday the 27th or Tuesday the 28th, 29th or 30th.
Well, 28th is our.
When's John coming back?
I'm sorry?
28th is our ZBA meeting.
Okay, so not the 28th.
When's John coming back?
Do you know Lynette?
I
I think that he will be back, let me just double check with him. What day is your ZBA, the 28th?
we could do it earlier, but.
Well, that's like, I don't keep track of him.
Alright, so we're gonna table it until we
Make a special meeting.
make a special meeting. Okay, next on our agenda is outside mowing. We're gonna make a motion to send this bid out to the newspaper, the webpage, Facebook too.
Yeah,
For right. What's,
For which thing?
for, this one right here.
This one?
Yeah.
yeah,
Proposal,
roadside mowing,
proposal for mowing.
to get bids. I make the motion that we go.
Hold on, this one you sent us was for the uncontrollable, mowing, contracts.
Yeah.
That's for a different, I want it for the,
Roadside.
roadside mowing. This one's for the
Yeah,
The-
uncontrolled.
uncontrolled growth.
You said it
We're
wrong.
still gonna have to post this one?
Well, no, we already posted that.
Oh, we already posted this one?
Yeah, it's already been.
No, you posted the ordinance, correct?
Yes,
Did we post for the position,
position.
for requesting?
Requesting bids,
So we have
No,
roadside.
that's different, yeah.
Yes, so we need a motion now just for roadside.
No, he said he's- yeah.
What we have in front of us is not roadside mowing.
this one,
Uncontrolled plant
I
growth.
need uncontrolled plant growth, we needed roadside mowing.
so I honestly put both of them in,
Okay.
because we're gonna need a price on what it's gonna cost roughly for, I'm making a motion to put in uncontrollable mowing growth bids and, roadside mowing bids by
Are we
You can put dust control. And dust control. Bids back by,
May 12th,
no,
no, May 6th.
May 6th. No later than 4:30 on May 6th.
And that's Eastern Standard Time, right?
This is for roadside.
Road-
And ordinance plant, oh, no,
Uncontrolled
ordinance
plant
control. How are you gonna say that? You gotta say about ordinance though, I think.
And dust control.
But uncontrolled plant growth ordinance 49.
On the 27th.
Thank you.
So we could do a special meeting.
On the 27th?
Yep.
Okay, let me finish this one. Can you read it back to me?
Motion by Folder to send requests for RFPs out to newspaper, webpage, and Facebook for roadside mowing, uncontrolled plant growth ordinance 49, and dust control with bids to be back by May 6th at 4:30 PM EST.
Who second?
I don't know,
I'll second.
seconded by Kuzma.
Any other questions? Or comments? All in favor? Aye. Any nays? Motion carried. We're gonna go back to the marijuana real quick. John said he will be okay for the 27th.
Yes,
That will be a Monday.
yes.
So,
That's the appointment one.
well, yeah, but I might have to make it late. Because I don't know if she's gonna be able to interview these people. You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Just tell me. the
So
motion.
once I get a hold of Rachel and find out when she can get a hold
So
of these people.
tentatively the 27th.
Yeah, tentatively the 27th. At what time, people? You wanna do it at 5? Or you wanna do it later?
6. Because he travels for
I
his
mean,
job.
I could be home at 1:30 that day. I don't know that.
Let's do it tentatively at,
I'm always home by 7, that's why I like 7. But I understand you want it earlier, so.
No,
I can
someone's
be
like,
home, I can be home by 6 for sure.
we'll do it tentatively at 7 PM. Right,
What date is that again,
It's a
27?
Monday.
Yep,
it's 27th, questionable.
April 27th, Monday, got it.
Okay, next. Park. I'm gonna do it this way first.
Which thing are you on now?
We're on the park. And
internet.
first one is the inspection. Everybody got the copy of the inspection report? Right?
yep.
It's from the same guy that put our, wood chips in.
How did he get approved?
He didn't charge us nothing.
He just did it and then showed up and said, hey, I did your inspection, here you go.
It is registered through the state.
Yeah, it looks official, so it is official,
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, he does that too.
but he's the gentleman that never turned in a bid, and he wasn't even in consideration, and I knew none of the other 3 got approved yet, so I was confused.
yeah, he just showed up and did it.
Okay.
That's why it ain't on the agenda to make a motion to approve somebody when it's already done.
Okay.
Okay, the next thing is, it says Outlook on the very top, the internet service and park Wi-Fi.
There's a couple that say, oh, look, but it's that one, I got it, internet service and park Wi-Fi. That just came tonight, right?
Yep. As of my knowledge of, I think it was the 8th, Wednesday, he was telling me that the Wi-Fi in the park is not working. We pay, what, $100 for the park Wi-Fi?
Correct.
Or he's saying
75
75
here, it says.
He can get a Wi-Fi box, or he can put a box on the corner of the
Building.
building that will supply the Wi-Fi from here to the park. It would cost $10 a month. And to install it, a one-time fee of $100.
This is to, in this example, we would do away with the separate Wi-Fi
Yes.
at the park.
Yeah,
It would
correct.
come off of the township
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi and be sent there.
Correct.
Yeah, it would save $65 a month.
Problem is, I don't remember answers, but we were told that couldn't be done when we were doing this originally,
Well,
because I had to remember asking.
He just, yeah,
The details of why, I don't remember.
they just started this one.
Okay. And then there's a problem with the one that's over there, it's gonna cost $74.95 to fix or something, it looks like.
No, I just said the power for the box is $74.95 a month.
Oh, we have an electric bill of
For that one.
$74.95 a
Yeah.
month, it looks like, to
Yeah.
supply power to that?
Yes.
Well, that and.
That
like
and
the
everything
lights
else.
And so forth.
But that does the lights and things in the, so
Yeah.
we can't get rid of that, we're not gonna be
No.
saying that, got it.
We'd only be saying
I thought it was something about
$65 a
needing
month
to
on the
fix that.
cost of Wi-Fi.
Right.
I'll make a motion to approve installing the new outside Wi-Fi antenna for additional $10 a month from the township hall account and a one-time fee of $100.
I will second that.
Can you repeat that?
And removing, huh?
Can you repeat that a little slower?
I make a motion to get the new outdoor Wi-Fi antenna used for additional $10 a month on the township hall account and a one-time fee of installing fee of $100. And Monica seconded it. She's still typing. Okay. Can you read it back, please?
Motion by Folder to approve installing the new outdoor Wi-Fi antenna for an additional $10 per month on Township Hall account and a one-time fee of $100, seconded by Woodburn.
Pointing towards the park.
Are you gonna eliminate the old one?
Huh?
Are you eliminating the old one?
Yes.
Might wanna put that in.
And eliminating the old Wi-Fi for the park. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? 401. You want to call them or you want me to?
I can call them.
Okay, we'll do that last. Okay, you have a special report for Mom and Me painting class, right? That was only for 100 and
Yeah, that we just got tonight.
You just printed it and I can't find it, that's because you gave me back my original. I put it back in the other folder.
Cheryl, we need to make sure that she gets those to us ahead of time, because it's having
So the only thing they're asking for is $131.
No, well,
140.
the planning commission's recommendation was up to 100.
Right, but it's.
I didn't fill this out properly because this is my working copy.
I understand that, but it's two 20-inch equals 60 canvas.
2 times,
So two times 20 canvases
yeah,
for
so,
60, okay. There's where it didn't make
That's
sense.
right, we had to do the math because they hadn't done the math, and the math came out to 131. And
And it
then,
was 66
there's
pieces
always-
of paper.
right, there's always things that come up because of, from the time they did it to now,
I'll make
it's
a
$2
motion,
more, it's 2 cents more.
exactly.
I'll make a motion to approve the mother and me painting class,
Mommy and me.
mommy and me painting class for up to $140.
No second.
Any other discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? 4, 0, and 1. Then we have one for teen trivia night. It's to purchase pretzels, drinks, and water for $150. There was no change from you guys, right? It was just $150? Yeah.
I remember we recommended 150, I don't remember any changes. I can go through my notes if you need
No,
me
well, it's already on the back of this, it's right here,
to. Yeah.
it's on the blue,
This cost estimate, we requested 150.
I don't remember if we made any changes though,
You
I
did.
just remember it was 150, so.
make a motion to approve 150 for, teen trivia night.
I'll second.
Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? 4, 0, and 1. Okay, guess we can do this with, Sarah sent out an email to all the board members,
The chairs.
the chairs, that she won't be no longer doing remotes. So how will we set up to do this? They're gonna have to come in,
All the chairs need to get with Sarah, or whoever they appoint, to get with Sarah to learn how to,
And I said I would do it for the planning commission.
okay, so you just need to get with
Even if I
Devin
gotta
and make
come here
sure,
for the Parks and Rec,
huh?
even if I gotta come here for the Parks and Rec.
yeah, but Devin as the chair needs to say that he wants to appoint you to be that person. And there should be a backup for each thing too, just in case, say you're sick or whatever. And Sarah will train those people, and Bruce is never to touch it. Yes.
I wonder why. It took two months to get the guy to fix it after I got done. And I only hit one button.
Delete.
No, it wasn't delete, it was something else. I moved something somewhere and. Alright. Policies and procedures, do you really wanna do it?
No.
No.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Dumpsters. You have a list of people that volunteered. I was looking at the date, the 8th and 9th of May.
Is that the dates we picked, or you're looking at those dates?
Well, I thought that was the dates we picked,
It was just.
because
It
the,
said open-ended because you were supposed to find it or something.
huh?
I thought we made it open-ended after Mother's Day or something, we said.
It was after, Mother's Day is the 10th, that's why we
The
didn't
night
do
that's
it.
the mommy and me, so you can't have it.
Second and third is the M15. Moms Mother's Day is the 10th, so we usually do it the 15th, 16th,
Yeah.
and the 17th. Now,
Are those the dates that these people have agreed to, Sarah?
They agreed to the 8th, 9th, 10th.
Uh-huh.
Because it was just discussed to have it after the M15 yard sale.
Well, where are you having it?
Uh,
Over there? Is it gonna be at the old hall?
yes, it's
We
gonna be
can
at the
have it
hall.
that weekend. I don't wanna interfere with our mommy, because that'll be here.
So you wanna keep it the 8th, 9th, and 10th?
Yes.
Are you Terry? Well, Terry was the first one that contacted us.
Tyler?
Tyler.
Yeah.
Brown,
Where are you gonna
Take
take
Tyler.
Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown was the first one that connected.
Are these all Vassar residents? Vassar Township area residents at least?
They're all within the
I
area.
know some of the names, but I don't know all the names.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to have the dumpsters May 8th, 9th, and 10th. And have Mr. Brown to sit for all 3 days. Bob? Bob?
Can't hear you.
Wake up.
Are you still gonna do the knockdown?
I'll try.
Huh?
I'll try.
Or is that a bad weekend for you
If
too?
I'm still alive, I'll try.
Okay, I have a motion to accept Mr. Brown for May 8th, 9th, and 10th. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye? Any nays? You said yea.
Yay.
401. You wanna let Mr. Brown know? Okay, next one. I got an add-on. Oh, I can't discuss this.
I can't wait.
Because it wasn't
Oh.
added onto the agenda.
You can always add on to your agenda at a regular meeting.
Oh, at a regular
If
meeting?
it's a special
Okay.
meeting, he's not here, you won't
Okay.
be able to do it.
All right,
You have
YouTube.
to ask if we want to bring it up, I guess, maybe.
Okay, YouTube.
It's just on the agenda anyway.
No, this is this one. Separately.
Oh,
YouTube. Ben and Sarah was talking about, because Facebook will only let us keep it for 30 days, our meetings. And YouTube can keep it up for whatever time. Tuscola uses it for their county commissioners, right?
Is there a cost associated with it?
No, YouTube's free.
So in your habit, connecting from our Facebook somehow to find it.
We just have to upload the videos, but I download the videos after the Facebook Lives anyways, so it'll just be the process of me uploading the videos to our
But-
YouTube channel.
Can you have it somehow from the website too, link it right to that YouTube?
Yeah.
So do we need a motion to do that?
make the motion.
I will second.
I haven't written it yet, so anybody can help, but I want to make a motion that we go ahead with YouTube and request that Sarah set it up. And
For all meetings?
for all meeting, well, hold that in the middle here while we discuss this real quick. In the past, your motion to record all planning commission and board meeting minutes, it wasn't for all the other boards. But then we can optionally add them in. Do we want to make it where it's mandatory for all commissions and committees or just the board? And
Well, the only one you can't do is, board review.
So you wanna make it for all board, all?
Yeah, I think it would be best with, the
Right.
transparency.
Oh, I
Act.
love that, yeah.
And that way we don't get FOIA requests because the information's already out there.
Yeah.
Well, it won't necessarily stop them, but it might alleviate them.
Right.
So you
So,
do that with the ZBA?
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't know of any problem, but even if there were a problem, then that would be their job to say that can't be recorded. But no, there'd be no problem, the ZBA meeting is all public, you know.
Okay.
Go-
Right.
So
You have a
is to go
motion and a
forward
second.
with YouTube and ask Sarah to, if she's willing, by the way, to, what do you wanna call it? Build the account or set up the account or create the YouTube account? And then to migrate as many old videos as we have. I do know there were a few missing because while she was gone, nobody saved them. So they were only on Facebook for 30 days and boom, they were gone.
But most of them are there. Right. So we have a motion and a
When she
second.
reads it back, please.
Oh. She's still typing.
I know.
While she's typing that, you guys, I give you guys an estimate for, we can't discuss it, but.
Oh, you
please
can.
review- Oh, we can.
We can, because you brought a point. It's a
Well,
regular
we
meeting.
can if you bring it up.
It's a regular meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, I put in front of you, a quote from CyberLink on a, tower computer for Troy. And, the quote is only valid for 7 days, as of this morning. I thought the price was a little steep. I asked Sarah to do some digging and she was able to find, one for, it's got half the memory, which is 16 gigabytes. But that should be plenty enough for what he needs, and if storage is an issue, we can purchase a external drive for another $60 like I have for mine, which is a terabyte.
Where's this one at?
Best Buy.
Can we ever go forward with this one before we go too far off the track?
Absolutely.
Can
When you're
you,
ready, can you read it back?
Yeah, who seconded that?
I did.
Motion by Partridge to have Sarah create a township YouTube channel and upload any and all previously recorded meetings to the channel, seconded by Whitmer.
I like that wording. You like that?
I do.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried. 401. So, you, 16 gigabytes.
Versus 32.
Oh, that's not here, or is there a separate sheet for it?
Yeah,
The second one is Sarah's.
Yes.
Oh, the second one is the 16. I was
Yeah.
thinking you meant the new one was 32.
No, we've got
This one
quoted
is
for one for
32. Got it now.
32, and honestly, he's not doing graphics or anything like that on there that requires, an advanced card or anything like that. And I believe that our towers that we have are 16, aren't they? Sarah?
Mine is, yeah.
Do you know if he would load it and all that?
That's
Well,
the next problem. The other guy sets everything up for us. Will he when we buy it somewhere else?
when Microsoft, we have a subscription to that, and that is nothing to download. We don't have a network thing, so there's no reason why we're not able to download Microsoft Office onto the computer.
He could probably transfer his email account right from that laptop.
Yeah, actually, he can use both.
Use both what?
He can use his laptop when he's out and about, and then when he's here in the office, he can use his desktop.
We will still have to have someone come out and attach this computer to the firewall though. So I'm sure that they will charge us for that. I'm not sure what the fee for that will be.
Alright, so he's the only one that don't have a tower. as of right now.
Is the laptop not enough memory or not a modern enough computer? Is there an issue with the laptop?
No.
The problem with the laptop though, when he is on that laptop, it's a small one. So it's like this, he's looking up stuff on a screen this big.
I remember we talked about that, yeah. Isn't there a way you can hook up to a
No.
screen where you just buy a screen?
Well, some laptops can support up to 2 different monitors, some up to 3. However, that one will not do that.
Why would do one monitor?
So, and like I have 2 monitors, Sarah has 2 monitors, and it is a proven statistic that those actually with 2 monitors are actually like 20-something% more productive.
You're gonna hurt your hand backpacking yourself there, stop it.
I'm
Right.
just saying.
But does he have a monitor?
Yes, we have a monitor here because we had bought it for the video cam, our old one that we realized wouldn't work. So we do have that already, so we did not need that. But yeah, I would not personally work on something the size of this.
Yeah.
That would, I mean, we're not spring
So
chickens.
you need to make a motion to buy the desktop.
I would like to make the motion that we purchase from Best Buy the ASUS B500 desktop with the Intel Core i5 with the 16 gigabyte memory for $549.99 for Troy
For the zoning administrators.
for the zoning administrator's office.
I'll second.
Is this something that, I mean, when I looked out at you and asked you if you had a problem with the laptop, you kind of said no, like, you don't even want a new computer. Do you want a new computer for your department?
That doesn't matter to me.
I mean, a stationary computer is a benefit to you.
It doesn't matter to me. I told you that before, it don't matter.
That's why I'm wondering why we're doing it.
It's a little small, that's all. So, I mean, if you want a tower computer in all the offices, okay. And yeah, I can take this one with me out on the road. Probably, I probably hook it up to my phone for a hotspot.
Yeah, then you can plug that right into into the tower and download what you're already working on, too.
Well, the
Yeah.
cloud would do that.
Huh?
The cloud would do that.
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any nays?
Nay.
3-1-1. Now we are here for public comment.
I have a public comment. My RFPs came in for, the corridor lake cleanup. So, I just would like, I only got one, today was the deadline. I only got one, so I'd like to make sure it gets put on an agenda sometime soon.
This one is for the blight cleanup.
The lake cleanup, yes,
When was the deadline?
today at 5 o'clock.
Who put that one out?
Who put it out? She put it out. I had her put it out, why?
Oh, I just wondered,
So is this the one that he's got, or do we have a second one? Because I'm looking at one.
this is the one for the blight
Huh?
that he's talking about.
He said we only received one.
I only received.
I heard what he said, he's holding an envelope, and we're looking at a paper, I'm asking if it's 2 different ones. He got one, and somehow we got one, or this is a copy of what you got?
This is a copy of what
That's
he's
what I'm
got.
asking, thank you.
Yeah, I
Alright, so this is the only bid that you got? This is the only person you can use when you need it? Except, this is only for light issues.
It's for the blight cleanup that we get from the court. You know,
Right.
through the,
Because your other one, your overgrown grass,
that's different.
totally different one.
Yeah. If you wanna use the same company, I don't, doesn't matter.
Well, we have to get the bids.
Right.
Alright, any other public comment?
So you didn't bring up the destructive building ordinance either?
Oh, you guys have a copy of the destructive building ordinance. Take a look at it, dangerous.
Dangerous
I
building.
guess there's already a change in it that I'm gonna make. Cause of the fees are in here. I do wanna put them on the billing.
I'm going by memory, but the attorney that helped write this recommended that it be here, as well as there maybe. I think that's what it
So
was.
what's left is you guys gotta decide where you want the fee schedule at.
I'm going by memory, so if you remember different, let's speak
Go.
now.
So it's
Okay.
there.
I'll
or
dig
you-
Hold on, here comes your memory.
I can dig up my notes in a little while, or next time.
So you put it in either spot, but if you change the fees, guess what happens?
You got two spots to change it in.
Right. What did he say that day, though, is what I'm trying to remember? Because I know it was talked about at length.
He said our training, our fee schedule is
Was
really
all
good.
right.
Yeah. we
Okay.
just put it
And
there.
we just put down where it says the fee schedule on here.
Yeah, C fee schedule.
See fee schedule, lesser.
And there are other ordinances that we already have.
Yeah, I know, I remember that, and that's why it got brought up, but I swore he said he recommended it both places or something, but maybe I'm wrong. I've got it written down, I can find it.
Alright, any other public comment?
No one else? Hi.
Hi.
I'm Brendan Johnson, I'm running for state senate here. I showed up a little late, 'cause I had another meeting to go to, but I know it's late, but if anybody wants a card and talk about anything, I'd be happy to. Here to learn what's going on and what I can do to help. If you have anything that I can ask, I can answer now.
You guys in a hurry?
What?
Okay, please stand up.
Yeah.
If you'd like.
Now, repeat what you're saying.
Yeah. So, my name is Brendan.
Come here up here so you can be on the camera. I mean, this is pre-public. This is
Oh, the
pre,
camera's on the back
the
wall.
camera's on the back wall.
You don't have to stare at it, but.
So, my name is Brendan J. Johnson. I'm running for state senate here in District 26. I grew up right over in Fostoria on the family's dairy farm, and I'm running to learn how I can make it better and what's going on here in Vassar, how I could help if I was elected, and honestly just what's going on. I'm here to talk to
The
everybody.
state said,
Yep,
which party?
Democrat, but only because there's no buy-in fee for independents. They
Oh.
tripled the requirement for signatures, and there's no buy-in fee, so I'm here to talk to anybody. So I know I grew up.
Alright, we're just,
Yeah. Actually, I've
Because-
seen you on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
And have you done things,
Yeah.
obviously, for like the government at all, like, have you done?
any government?
Oh, government work? No. I volunteered with Voters Not Politicians in 2018 though. I helped get the anti-gerrymandering thing on the ballot. I got signatures, entered them into the database, the whole thing.
Alright,
And what is your normal job?
So right now I'm a photographer and then I do anything on the side, gig worker.
so you're running for state senate.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. That I don't wanna do yet. Cause the ZBA meeting.
Yeah, I thought we would
So
talk
on
about
this,
it.
one bid that I got, it, when you gonna put that on the agenda for a meeting or something?
No, if that's your only bid, that means that's the only one you can use.
Okay.
No, we can't. It still has to be voted on by the board, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, so it has to be voted
he
on.
wants it on the agenda so we can look at it.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll put it on the agenda next month.
Okay, thank you.
Any other public comment? Going once, going twice? I know, he's already knows it, he got canceled. All in favor? I need a motion to adjourn at 9:01.
9:01. Motion to adjourn at 9:01.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried.